Trickin, thou Barber, by William Barron. I dare say you'll all know thou Barber, and you're very like called at his place, to have your hair clipped with his scissors, or to get t' roughness ta'en off your face. He's a wide-whacking sort of a fella, and I've oft heard his customers tell that t' chap as could get fairly o'er him could get o'er owd Nicky hissel. I've seen mony a good joke tried on him, but he always were equal to test, and those that had thought themselves sharp uns were fain to come off second best. But t' sharpest to sometimes catch napping, and thou chaps in a terrible way, for he get taken down in fine fashion, wi' a trick that were played yesterday. It were this way: him found this two brothers, alike both in features and limb. They're twins, and one of 'em's called Charlie, and t'other, I think, they call Tim. It appears that they've studied together, and drawn up their plans in good style, to get th' upper hand at thou Barber, and trick him for once in a while. Well, Charlie went in yester morning, according to tale as he's towed, and sate down in big chair for shaving, and he said at same time he'd be powed. It's a strange thing to me, chaps, he muttered, as t' Barber kept lathering away. You'll hardly believe when I tell you, I've to get powed and shaved twice a day. How's that like, thou Barber said to him, and his Ian wore a look of amaze. Why, me hair grows so fast, Charlie answered. It'll be a yard long in 3 days. Come, that'll do for a finish, thou feller exclaimed with a smile. I'll warrant that's given that more stretching nor aught I've heard for a while. He went on and get his job done with, so when Charlie rose up out of chair, he said, "Well, you might not believe it, but it's true, though I'll own it looks queer. And if you feel doubtful," he added, while his blue Ian with mirth twinkled bright, "I'll bet you a crown I want powing and shaving again afore neat." Agreed on, said Barber, and his money were out in a crack. "Think on now," he said, "it's a wager, and they'll not get to draw thy brass back." "All right," Charlie answered, "I'm willing. That's no one want to draw back, you'll see. I'm not quite so green or so gormless as I fancy you take me to be." With that Charlie went out and left him, and made his way homeward once more, and thou chap kept chuckling and laughing, for t' wager were his, he felt sure. But Charlie was suited in bargain, for he's gone and told Tim what he'd done, and between 'em they cut up some capers and laughed till their sides ached with fun. "Now, Tim," Charlie said to his brother, when they slackened a bit in their glee, "thou munna go on yon for powing and shaving, and thou mon'll never know but it's me." So Tim made his road up to Barber's, and as soon as he entered at door, thou chap stared with him big as saucers, for he thought it were Charlie for sure. "What's to mean like?" he managed to utter. "Come," Tim said, "you know what I mean. I want that 10 bob, for I'm ready for razor and scissors again." "Well, that's true," t' Barber cried. "It's surprising. There's no doubt but to wager there's won." So he handed Tim stakes very quietly, little thinking how sweet he'd been done. But somehow t' tale getting out to neighbours, and from one to another it passed, and everyone seemed a bit suited. At thowd morn were bested at last, and if you'll just walk round this morning, you'll find that all talk up in town is about t' trick at twins played on t' Barber, and t' way at thowd man were ta'en down.